Hello, welcome. Love seeing all my pity pets and pity pals. Today, with this lion seal, we're gonna be talking about a game I recently started playing. Yeah, just to sort of like get you a look at what I've been seeing so far with this game, right? By no means, I haven't finished the game or anything like that. This is purely from someone who's just started, right? So, we're gonna say goodbye to our seal friend here. Bye-bye, have oodles of fun. Ta-da! And we have arrived at the game. So I started playing Infinite Nikki. Got this beautiful outfit. Let me just quickly make sure that that's not going to wander. VTube Studio. Yeah, there we go. She's not going to wander around the page anymore. Alright. So, where to start? So, originally when I started this, I was very caught up with just how beautiful the game is, right? So it's a really, really pretty game. The dresses look lovely, the accessories. I don't have any complaints about that. It's really a pretty game. I played their mobile games back in the day. It's a really beautiful game. First thing I really noticed is apparently it was different. I hadn't seen the original starting because I joined like literally like not even a week ago. They sort of just drop you out of nowhere into this cutscene, right? Like, you've no idea what's going on. I still have no idea what's actually going on. I mean, I blitzed through the tutorial. It's you've played one tutorial, you've played a million tutorials. Like, it's nothing special. Like, it's not really hard. If it's your first game, it's alright. Tells you what you need to know. But as for the story and how we got here, I guess I'm a celestial being of some type. The actual playing the game doesn't seem like it. I went from like apparently a celestial star to fetching boy. Fetching boy with a pretty dress. But the main issue, because I mean it's a nice game, like, you know, pretty well, like, functions, you got all the sounds, things move like they should so far. Like I said, I'm not very far in. I've been exploring the little bit of world that I've been given. I'm assuming it's bigger than this because, I mean, yeah. I played a lot of gacha games. I was not actually aware this was a gacha game when I got it. Which was a bit of a surprise when I got in here. So I chose the solo player because I stream and I was planning on streaming it. And when I realized there's going to be other players, you know how people are. So I didn't want to deal with that. But yeah, it's a nice way to say it. It is very money grabby, right? Like, there's so money grabby. It's a cash grab. I really like this premise of the games, you know, a game like for like the comfy cozy like dress up style game with like still like stuff you can do in game and stuff like that. That's pretty chill. I like that sort of thing, right? It's a girlies girl game, right? I mean, not to say boys can't play it, but you know, it's that niche spot. But I'll just show you, right? So we go up into here. A lot of like premium dresses you can get, which I mean that's pretty standard with gacha games, but it's very expensive. And I mean, gacha games are expensive for me in general because I'm from Australia. So it's always a little bit more expensive. But this is excessive. So to do pulls, right? So I'll show you the one. I'm going for this dress, this black and crimson feather one, which, you know, it's really pretty. It's got its hover thing going on for it. I like the look of it. It's really pretty, tickles my fancy. I fell in love with it during the opening because it was just so pretty. So I've been aiming for this dress, and yeah, I get it. You know, you use the crystals, you get a pull in for the dress. What they don't tell you, and what I think is particularly just disgusting, right, is, so let me just click on, whoops, that's not what I meant to click on, whoops. There it is, preview, I think. Right, so to get this dress, so I got the hair from I picked it as the thing that I wanted because I love the hair. It's beautiful, it's pink, it's lovely. But the next thing I wanted was the dress. What I didn't expect is I needed 11 pieces of the dress. So it doesn't even matter if you get the pull once, which is what, you know, standard gacha game stuff is. If you get it, you get it, right? You pull for it. If it turns up, awesome. You have to get this 11 times. I got this one, and it keeps giving me this one. This one, I've already got it, and it's already halfway to another one. I haven't even, like, you know, I've just been actively going for this one, and so far I've managed to get 6 out of 11, but that's not right? Especially since this is a game that's so big with, like, you know, it would definitely appeal to, like, younger audiences and stuff like that. Like, it's ridiculous, honestly. Like, just to get the one dress, and of course you get a bunch of filler stuff in the middle, right? So, like, well, my history, blah 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 blah, whispering, blah 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 blah, but item name, pure elegance, blah 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 blah. But, like, you know, I mean, that's, I picked this as the hair. If I'd known just how hard the dress was to get, I would have picked the dress. If I'd known that the drop rate, like, on the dress and how many times you have to get it, I would have picked the dress instead of the hair, and then I was guaranteed to get the hair. I don't think they do a job at all of explaining this. Like, it's not mentioned. They sort of drop you in and be like, hey, spend money. So yeah, you get the crystals for this. They do give you a couple free ones every now and again, but it's honestly few and far between from what I've seen so far. I haven't even bothered looking at any of these because I'm not going to waste crystals, the same resource type that I'm trying to get the other dress with. Mind you, these are limited, by the way. Like, 13 days, like, they're very limited time to get, right? All of these are limited. 13 days, and they're on the same time limit as well. That one's limited. This one's got a different resource. I've been trying to get the pink dress. Guess what? I have not gotten the pink dress. Outfit preview. I managed to get 5 of 9 for this one. The one I've been going for. I've got 2 of 8 of these, 3 of 9 of whatever this is. Not my style, but I mean, I got that one. I got 5 of these. I just think if you manage to get it, you should be able to get the dress, and it's yours. Not, you know, you have to get this, you know, 11 more times to get the outfit you were after. That's just disgusting, right? And it's not, obviously, like, American currency is different, right? Excuse my ID. Store. And just to give you sort of like an idea, right? So they've got all these, wow, you can spend money and get these. Great. Oh, it used to be $27, but it's $1.99 right now. And what do you get? Like a bubble potion, $16.99 for this. Originally priced at $780. 76% off on this. Snuggly fleece. Right? You could purchase these. Stylist supply. I'll claim that while I'm here. Ooh, I get one. I get plenty of those. Those are the ones you use in game. Whatever those are. I haven't figured those ones out yet. One of those. One of the ones that really matter, right? You could purchase this. Pick any outfit. None interest me. You can buy the old, pretty much Game Pass. By the way, I've seen that, like, if you buy this and then for some, like, game-related issue that you can't log on, like the actual game itself, they don't reimburse you. They tell you should have logged on, like, on a different platform. Which is just disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. Let me pull that down a little bit. There we go. My math wasn't working properly and I was wondering why. And then we go in here, right? So the supposedly originally $25 thing, you get 3. So that's 6 of these altogether, right? Supposedly for $25, you get 3. 3 pulls on this one, 3 pulls on this one. A standard 10 pull, like, you're not even anywhere near that. My god, you have to buy, like, in theory, without this discount, more. Which is just, ugh. Right? Limited pack, supposedly $43 normally. You get 6. You don't even, for $43, you don't even get a 10 pack, like a 10 pull. This one's only 4. Are you kidding? The last one had equal amounts of both. You don't get a full 10 pull, and you don't get even, like, matched with the blue ones. Are you kidding me? Hold on, let's see. What's their big old package, right? So we got $31. Okay. So this is their Platinum Pack V, which is normally priced at $339. You don't even get the blue ones. You don't even get the blue ones. You get 100 of these. You don't even get the blue ones. This is, mind you, this is $339. These are for dyes. These are pretty much exclusive for dyes. To unlock the dyes to use them on your clothes. You get some luminous prisms, some rainbow prisms, plus some bubble energy. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely disgusting. Like, currently, at 55% off, it's $149.99. Even in American terms, a bundle for, like, you know, this price range is ridiculous. Let alone, like, oh my god, I can't even. So we got bundles, 104 normally, 30. You get 30 of them. That's 3 10 pulls. Serenity package, 50. Wow, $162. These are exclusively dyes. These are for dyes. $94 to get some good old dye stuff. And you got these potions and stuff. I bought these ones. Yep, that's right. I spent money trying to get that damn dress that I still haven't got because I need to get 11 of them. That's painful. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, more money. You can pay $149.99 to get some bubble energy. Are you kidding me? You can pay to get these, you know, crafting items. Diamonds. These, you can earn these, right? So you get these slowly by playing the game. They do not come quickly at all. And you can spend them on these. I get 1. I know. I'm such a big spender. Such a big spender. It's just, I can't believe it, right? So, you know, go in here, back to the shop. Let's see what we get, right? Ay. Ah, dancing bees. Wow. So, details collected. So, I somehow have ended up with this one for reasons. I've gotten all these, all of this stuff, and a couple of these items. So the hair, the stockings, the shoes, those, the headpiece, the necklace. I actually have the dress. I don't know why it's not showing up with a tick. I've got that one too, and the hair. So I've collected like a lot of these, right? And those ones are just painful, right? There's a limited 5-star resident events. You can use crystals to obtain clothing pieces. In this event, every 10 draws guarantees at least 1 4-star or higher. You can draw up to 99.99 times per day. And the limit resets daily at 4. When spending crystals, limited time, crystals will be used first. Probability details, including guaranteed 6.06%. A 5-star piece is guaranteed within 20 draws. The same 6-star, the same 5-star piece that you've already got, by the way. That's what happened to me. Base probability of obtaining a 4-star piece is 3.29%, with consolidated probability, including guarantee, of 11.50%. A 4-star or higher piece is guaranteed within 10 draws. The consolidated probability of obtaining a 3-star piece is 82.44%. So, duplicate piece details. When obtaining a duplicate 5-star piece, you receive additional 10 surging ebbs. When obtaining a duplicate 4-star piece, you will receive an additional 4 surging ebbs. When obtaining a 3-star piece, you received 10 tranquility droplets. One, as a relatively new person, these values don't mean much to me. I am basing it entirely around the real money cost of trying to get these pulls. I have done 105 attempts. We're over here at 105. I still haven't got the dress. Nope. Instead, I have pieces, technically, towards the dress. And this is timed, by the way. This, you could get, say, 10 out of 11 pieces, and the event runs out. I bet you don't get the dress. Like, are you kidding me? It's just, it's a really scummy technique. I was not expecting this, Jesus. And you've got this for like multiple dresses at once. I would hate to see trying to get these other dresses all within the same time limit. It's really pushing the buying money, spending money to buy these crystals so that you can get these dresses. Heaven forbid you wanted another outfit. Because, they're beautiful dresses. Dresses, hair, makeup. You have to get them all separately, which, is fine if they're not trying to milk you for everything you're worth. I don't know, it just seems really predatory, like me and my one resonance. Let's skip that. I got a pair of shoes. I've been trying to get this fairy swan dress. I'm not giving up. I have 5 out of 9 pieces. Yeah. So, honestly, the game's pretty. You come in here, there's dye options, right? Really pretty. You can dye stuff. Can mess with things, I like that. But see, the issue then comes in. Take this one, for example. You remember those points I was talking about? Those stars to unlock the dyes? Well, you've got all of these dyes. Alright? Let's say, yeah, on the dress. It's a very obvious one, which apparently they haven't been working properly either, so I don't know. I haven't seen it myself. But to unlock them, you need to pay those. Unlock 9 pallets using these. Apparently, they are pretty much ridiculous to get. So unless you're buying them with money, like real life money, your chances of unlocking all the pallets are going to be a really low one. Apparently. that is disgusting. Especially for a game where it's like, you can do so much. You can customize all your stuff. You can, you know, pick and create all these outfits. Yeah, I can exit anyway. Right? So it's a real... It's a kick in the butt, really, right? So, you know, do a custom look, right? So you can throw on whatever hair strikes your fancy. Obviously, this is my favorite. You know, dresses, jackets, shirts, shorts. Like, you can go hard, right? There's even makeup options. You know, which I think is really cool. The issue comes then with, yeah, not being able to dye them without having to purchase the palettes. That's just... Obviously, the very scummy money-grabbing tactics. Claim all. Wow. Got some bling. To enhance your gaming experience, we prepared a questionnaire to get feedback. I don't know if I want to go near that. I may. I won't do it on stream, but I may. I'm not sure. But I mean, just in general, like, you know, it could be a really good game. Like, the game is beautiful. You can enter... Ooh, goodness me. Hold up. Let me put my clothes back on. There we go. It's a beautiful game. There seems to be, in the base game, a decent amount of stuff you can interact with. Okay. You know, you can interact with the animals, you can... There's so much shiny stuff to get. Like, I get distracted with the stars all the time. And collection points and stuff like that. You know, it tickles my fancy to, you know, go hard on these things. I'll happily spend hours and hours and hours. Sorry, cat. Also, this guy really needs, like, please give him the date. He's been waiting here a long time. When is this person going to show up for him? Side note, but, you know, it's just, I've noticed, even just from playing it for a little while, there's a lot of really predatory practices going on, right? Particularly with just, like, real money stuff, which I think is really gross. Like, there's a lot of pressure to buy it now, right? Spend money now, spend money now. We want you to spend money, but if you spend it now, you get a deal, right? $25. No, you paid $2.99 for 3 crystals. And a couple of other things, like 87% off. Okay. And even with all these deals, right? Paying, oh my god, I couldn't even imagine paying it as full price, right? I still haven't got the dress. You know, just trying to even attain one of the looks that you're going through. All these supposedly go for like 13 days or else 13 days and they're gone, you know? So they're really pushing real money transactions. And I mean, yeah, a game needs to be funded, right? But I definitely, I have a real issue with that, the fact that you need to get, like, say, as example, the dress, like, 11 to get the dress. Why do I have to spend, like, why do I have to get 11 of these? I should have to get it, like, one time, and then I've got it. It's just, my mind is boggled. Yeah, so pretty much, the game's interesting, but I have a real problem with this, like, predatory real money transaction stuff, especially, like, with time limit and stuff, and you have to, like, get multiple, and I don't know if it's just the dress. It might be, I think it's just on the dresses. Because I know... Whimsically. This is useless. Useless! All it does is make her fall asleep. Hold on, check this out, right? We fall asleep. There is no point. There is no purpose. I can't walk around like she's sleepwalking. I don't get any buffs. She just takes a nap. Until I manually turn it off. Why? Like, why is this a thing exactly? Like, the rest of these have a purpose, right? This is to fix electricity stuff, fishing, bug catching, animal grooming. These I get. Why this sleeping one, right? You can set up, etc. I don't have a reason. Like, I guess it's the premium one, right? But this, oops, I opened the wrong one. Let me go over here. This makes you float, hover. I'm assuming it replaces your actual hover into the winged hover state when she moves again. Okay. Yeah. Skip. This makes you take a nap. I think I'm just mind-boggled. Absolutely mind-boggled. I do like that you get these little gifts along the way, but also if you don't know which one you're looking for, and you back out, let's say like I did with, I think, I had two at once, right? So I got one from the 80 drawer, and then I checked the 100 drawer. Well, I picked the one for the 80 drawer, and when I got to the 100 one, I was like, oh, I don't know which lipstick I want, right? So you back out, and then, I'll click it again and collect it. Well, it auto-collects for you and just gives you a random item. Random item! That's how I ended up with eyebrows that I did not want. I think it was in here, yeah. Let's see if they're going to show them. No, they're just showing the flower set. Well, supposedly there's other options you can look at, like these poses. Crimson Feather can be used to evolve it. So, to even evolve the dress to get, different looks, right? Let's go in here. All these pretty iterations, it's looking like, and I have no confirmation, because I've just been reading it just now, it looks like to get those and the upgrades for it, you also have to get these pieces. 230 drawers to get that. Let's pop in here, right? So we've got you make a glop evolution. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, these are the ones I get instead, by the way. So this got that instead, that instead. But anyway, we'll look for the one I'm after, because that's the one I care about right now. That's pretty. Let's have a little look-see-loo. Am I just blind? Possibly. Very possibly. Blind. I am very blind. Maybe it's down here. Oh, it is down here. Not complete, so I can't even click on that to see. Jesus, that's, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with this game, to be honest. They've got a little bit of money out of me, but it's it's painful. They've got such a beautiful game. The premise is there. It seems like pretty much it's very money grabby. Seems like their main focus on the game, over everything else. I love how beautiful it is. They've got props on their designs and stuff like that. I may not like all their designs, but the clothes and everything, they always look really nice. There's no big issues that I've seen so far. Apparently later on in the expansions, there's a lot of them, but I haven't seen them myself yet. But no, I play other gacha games. I played Genshin, Withering Waves, and yeah, they've got the gachas, and yeah, sometimes you spend a decent amount of money on them. But once you hit the role for the character, you get the character. This really is just, it's gross. I don't like that I have to hit the dress several times just to get it. Like, not even 11 times. I have to get lucky 11 times to get this dress that I'm after. I don't like that, you know? You want to feel like the games value your time, and that they, that if you put money into it, you don't want it to be, like, wasted, right? And so far this game, yeah, I mean, that's what it feels like. It's like, I just wasted, what, $90 or whatever. Down the drain. And I still didn't get the thing I was after. And that's just, I hate that. It really annoys me, to be honest. I'm like, IRL money down the drain, and I still didn't get it. Like, I managed to get it, like, 6 times, but I haven't got it. I've got nothing to show for it, unless I hit 11 times. So, I'm held hostage to either get it by 13 days, or I don't get it, even though I spent money on it. Yeah, that's... I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I don't think games should be played like that. And imagine if you're a little kid, right? A little girl. This game appeals to them on a big level, right? It's cute. It's beautiful. There's dress up stuff. It's very kid friendly looks, and gameplay is pretty relatively easy. There's nothing super, challenge wise that would stop a little kid playing this game. It's, because it really appeals, right? But, like, even say the parents indulge, like, a little kid and give them a little bit of money in game, like, for in-game and stuff, it's not gonna hit that 11 mark for the dresses. And it just encourages people to spend more and more and more money to try and get it. Otherwise, they've wasted that money. And, some people stock up and stuff like that, and buy things, at the time. They're the prepared ones. Most people will, a dress shows up that they really, really like, and they're like, wow, I want that dress. Oh, I'll spend a little bit of money and get the dress. Negative. I've already completed that one. Yeah, negative, you ain't getting that dress. Not unless you spend more money. Which I think is, I think it's just gross. I just think it's gross. Sorry, hold on. Kill. Fwa. Okay. Yeah, it's just, I really want to love the game for the game. That's why I play games, is for the game. Honestly, like, people would buy them, right? It's not an issue of people wouldn't buy the dresses. People would buy them. If you turned around and said, oh, if you pay, what, $10, you can have this dress, bitch. Sorry, excuse my Australian. I would be all up in that shit. Take my money. But now they're just like, hey, $90 and you still might not get your dress because of the overall, like, the chances of getting it. Plus, even if you get it, you have to get it, like, 11 more times, or however more times they deem fit. Like, it's a real shame, because the game it looks like it could be a really good game, but this money, like, the money hungry corporate bullshit is literally getting in the way of me wanting to really endorse the game, right? Like, how can I in good conscience say, yeah, I reckon other people should play this game, when I look at their prices and their probabilities and the way that they do it, and realize that if that person wants any of these nice dresses and they make them beautiful, right? They make them really beautiful to pay for, like the pay for ones, right? If you want any of these nice things, you need to pay, and if you want different dyes, you need to pay for that too. With items that's really, really hard to get. It's gross. I don't like that. Like, so yeah, I don't recommend getting this. If you've already got it, my condolences. Yeah. The gameplay so far has been an experience. So there's not a lot of, yeah, it's all over the place a little bit, like story wise, which is a big part of why I play stories. Games is for like the story and things like that. But yeah, I would not recommend it the way it is. I played, like Wither Waves, Genshin, like, at least, if you get them, you get them. You don't have a limited time set on it, and you still haven't got the item yet, kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's really scummy and predatory, the way that they're doing it. I mean, look at this, so many gorgeous dresses. It's not an isolated thing, there's some beautiful dresses in here. They're all beautiful. And they're all real money. Beautiful dresses. Even that's an experience. Even though the frogs, I mean, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, even that weird sleeping one is really pretty. It's not for me. And apparently they keep giving it to me. But yeah, I feel like also that if you've got this one, which I have, that it should no longer be able to be in the pool, right? Because you already own it. And that gives you more of a probability towards the one that you don't. But that's beside the point. Like, it's, as it stands already, it's already predatory and money grabbing enough that it's just, yeah, I don't like it. I don't recommend it for this alone, right? Yeah, I don't. And originally I thought this was like a solo player game. I was gonna be like, yeah, man, I just get in here and veg out, hang out. But they, like, immediately, like, hey, go play with other people. You can play with other people. You can make friends. I wanna, this game looks like I should be able to just chill out and go hard, right? Which is what I'm doing. I chose that option. But it's still built around the online service, which is, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not above buying stuff from gachas. I like doing that, actually. I have a very addictive personality, which is why I try not to gamble, which, ironically, this is kind of gambling, which most people don't want you to admit is that gachas are gambling. But, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Honestly, if I get the dress, that'll be the last for me. I won't be going for any more of those premium dresses. And if I play it again, yeah, I'm not going to be going near those. Yeah. If I don't get the dress, I'm probably not going to keep playing the game. I'll be like, you got your money out of me. I am done. Yeah, it depends. I mean, it's a beautiful game, but it's not worth what they're trying to get out of you from the shop. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm sorry if this is a bit of a downer. Thank you for listening, and I'm sorry this is very unscripted. I just sort of rambled for a bit, but I really disliked what I saw with this and felt the need to make a video about it because I don't agree. So yeah, no. No, don't like that. I mean, I hope they change it to be more consumer friendly, because people will buy the dresses. Hell, it could still even be a gacha. It's not the end of the world for gachas, right? You know? It's just, if you get the dress, let them keep the dress. Don't make them like keep playing until they have 11 of the dresses, right? But yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting about this. Yeah, I hope that, you know, you enjoyed the video of me ranting for 40 something minutes about wishing that this was, you know, not really scummy. You know, because it could be really good if they just backed up on the money grabbing and focused on the game itself, right? Because people play gachas all the time. That's not an issue. It's fine. If you want to play gachas, but yeah, if I get the dress, let me have the dress. Don't be like, yeah, you gotta get this 11 more times. Nah. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, but thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, even if it was just me ranting and talking shit, because this really annoyed me, and I'm passionate. I love games. Games mean a lot to me. It's a big part of my life, and yeah, I don't like when the actual game itself is overshadowed by money-grabbing bullshit. Alright, have oodles of fun, and bye bye.